What's going on, guys? Okay. I sound a little quiet. That's weird. Okay. Hi, guys. It's Friday. We are back, and it's a thingy. It's a thing we do here. We are here for the Friday stream show thing, trying to get back on normal schedule, even attempting to start on time for the first time in a long time. Hi, guys. I am Shoki, and this is the It Doesn't Have to Make Sense channel. Sorry, I'm tired. It's been a bit of a long week. Also, if my audio is low, let me know. I will make adjustments. Because it sounded low to me, but with redoing everything in here, all of the audio settings are a bit wonky. Even excuse me. Whenever we did the Patreon on Wednesday, the audio was really weird. So either way. Also, I love how I made this very hard for me to read. That wasn't very smart. You're fake cooking using your air fryer. Air fryer is still cooking. Okay, so the biggest issue I have is that my audio board is no longer on the desk. It's now under the table. So if I have to make adjustments, it's not very easy. So I think I'm going to have to do that just a little bit. Just turn that little slider up a little bit, see if that helps anything. It might have done. I don't know. That's saying, like, I mean, you can cook using your microwave. I mean, you can cook however you want. Very true. It's been pretty hot. Yeah. You turned me up to 54%. Okay. I don't know what that means on your end, to be fair. Because the hard part is that the YouTube volume is now like blowing out my ears. It'll be normal for you guys, but it's super loud for me. And I can only make so many adjustments to where it's not loud for me, but still loud for you. So things are going to have to be totally figured out over the next week or two. So just bear with me while we try to figure stuff out. I'm also going to try to keep the mic a lot closer to my mouth. That usually does help. Guys, make sure you hit that like button as you're coming in here tonight. And of course, if you haven't subscribed, please do. We're a bit over 900 now. It'd be nice to hit 1,000 at some point. I know it would be great if I could just, stream or upload or anything at a reasonable pace. But, that's me. It is what it is. But I do got to promote Patreon because we did just have the first of the month Patreon trivia night. It was a lot of fun, although Denise was not there. Apparently she fell asleep. But Sally stuck around for the last little bit of trivia. That was fun. So listening to channels, I can listen to like 35%. Okay, gotcha. Okay, yeah. Well, because one thing is I'd never want to like be belting over the music. Like I don't want the music to be so quiet that you guys can't hear anything. So yeah. The heat has been zapping you. Okay. You have your AC on max. I appreciate that. Oh wait, how's the background music at the moment? Is it loud? Is it too loud? Once again, having to make adjustments on the fly here. I got an itch. It won't go away. Okay, so let's pop over to the main screen. Boop. So that way I can read your thing a lot easier. And we'll go over what we're going to do tonight. Also, my lighting is a little different here. This one right here probably is going to die on me. So if at some point it just suddenly gets a bit darker from this direction, you guys will know why. I don't have a cord for that one yet. I gotta figure that one out. It's normal in proportion to your volume on my end anyways. Okay. Yeah, because everybody's watching either on a TV, on a tablet, on a laptop, earbuds. There's such a variety of ways to hear the show that it's kind of hard to balance for all of those things. So I just got to do what's best for moi. All right, so I saw Nick. Oh, hold on, wait. Sorry. Got to get back to normal life. We got to do roll call. All right, so I was here, obviously. I do be here. Tara was up in here. Denise, of course. Trisha, who at the time was number 3 because she was third inside there. Ciali, then Nick, and obviously we have Nick on the screen right here because we got to do the new Nick song. Let's see here. Sally, Christine. I see Christine there. And then no other new names just yet. Okay. So, hi, guys. Hello. So, let's go over what we're going to do here tonight. We do have the new one from Nick, which is Jason Wade doing Angeline or Angeline. Not sure. I guess we'll find out once we get there. Never heard the song, so that is what it is. And the redheaded siren has finally decided to come back to what she does. So we got Melinda finally back. Some of you guys have probably never even seen her, but she used to be a staple on this channel, covering She Used to Be Mine from Waitress the Musical. Also very strange pause, very strange pause screen here. Before you go off the air, fry something, hit the like button, please. What she said, please. All right, we've got High Carbon Steel, not a new song, but it was in the feed, so I was like, oh, I'm going to go check out Poncho and Lefty. It looks like we also got Dad coming in over here on the bass. That's pretty cool. Gotta love that. We have new from Postmodern Jukebox, House of the Rising Sun, 60s and 70s soul version. Might be garbage, but we're going to listen to it anyways, because I love that drummer. He's a big white human. Okay, we got new Hound and the Fox doing another lullaby. I kind of wish they would get away from lullabies for a while, but, whatever. When you have, however many kids they have at this point, I guess you got to get good at lullabies. Get them all to go to sleep. All right, a new guy. I tested my audio on, but I was like, hey, this actually sounds nice, so I figured screw it, we'll pick it up. We got Ben Fuller, He Found Me, which I assume is a Christian song. It's a dude in the woods with a guitar. All right, Matt Mitchell back with Walmart's 10 Commandments. So I assume he's going to start doing 10 Commandments of blank as a new series. Sam Ryder has a new one. The Feeling Never Went Away, official lyric video. We haven't checked out Sam in quite some time. Val Prime is here. All right, State of Mind, finally dropping a new one after a while. Scars on My Heart, which I remember a song called Scars on My Heart. I wonder if it's the same one. It says official music video, so I don't think so. I don't think it's going to be a cover. But David Garcia. No, I guess it's the original. Yeah, weird. I already know a song called Scars on My Heart. All right, we have Violet Orlandi. Been a long time since we checked in on her. She's covering The Police. Every little thing she does is magic. Apparently it's a live recording, so that ought to be interesting. And of course, we got to have Tommy covering Ozzy. Mama, I'm Coming Home with Kristen Starkey. I think we've seen that name before. And we are wrapping up with what is in the thumbnail with ERIK GRONWALL doing Robbie Williams' Angels, which I'm trying to remember which Angels that is. Once again, so there is a thing I wanted to do on the Patreon one night because it probably would be really difficult to do it here, and that is songs with the same name versus battle. If you guys are interested in that, we will set it up, and you guys can also sign up for like a 7-day free trial of the Patreon, and you can come over there and join. That might be fun. Who has a new lead singer? State of Mind? Yeah, have for a while. A few months, actually. Okay. So, by the way, I have like so much more room for activities now, but everything seems to be further away. Like, I have to push my computer back a bit. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Hold on, wait. I'm going to change the direction of my mouse pad. There we go. Now I can reach my Stream Deck a lot easier. The problem is I need to be able to use my mouse and reach the Stream Deck. So I think what I need to do... So we made adjustments since the podcast. By the way, shout out the Now You Made It Awkward podcast. So we made adjustments because we're sitting in a different formation now, and to try to minimize crossover from the microphones, a lot of the audio had to change. But also having a direct power source now instead of being powered by USB power, my soundboard seems to be louder, which is why things just suddenly change. So, probably going to have to be making a lot of tweaks over the next couple weeks, so just bear with it on things like that. If anyone's watching the moon rise, it's large and kind of red. Blood moon. The hunter's moon. I can't watch the moon, but that light over there kind of looks like it. I mean, sorta. I would flip the camera around, but that would be weird. Okay, so let's go ahead and start off with our good friend Nick here. And I gotta remember to turn on the audio. There we go. So, Nick dropping in a new Jason Wade song just 2 days ago, which I did see it on Wednesday. So I was like, gee, I bet we're gonna watch that, as though I wouldn't know. Default view. What is default view? Oh, that's default view. Okay, interesting. Theater mode. I didn't even hit theater mode. Why was it? It was already in that mode. I didn't do that. All right, so let's go watch Nick do things. I will likely have to adjust volumes on the sly. So.
I'm just a mess of a girl in that sundress on that morning. Angel kisses on her face. It's 4 a.m. I can't rest. I saw you fall. Yeah, I guess I'm just falling.
Where's your flag?
Falling away.
I just realized something was missing.
Well, I remember when our eyes first met. Was I taking my first breath? How could I ever forget that place and that time? When you're here, I have everything. My sweetest Angeline.
There we go.
Whatever this time may bring, your hand will be in mine. The stars align, everyone.
That scared me a little. Also, I'm going to adjust the audio a little bit. It's like, you took it down like a couple weeks ago. Okay. Well, I don't know. I haven't seen one of your videos in a little bit. So here's the other thing for those who don't realize. I hear things at a different volume than what you guys hear. So that might have been blaring for you guys, but it's in a reasonable volume for me. So I'm watching my thing over there just to make sure that things are like sound fine to me and aren't like blowing out y'all's ears or vice versa. It's before everything shifted, it was actually a pretty easy thing to do. Now it's a little bit weird.
Once in a while and I feel it. I feel it tonight.
You should get a green screen.
My car's broken down in the middle of our hometown. We don't mind it.
You got long fingers.
Everything feels so right.
I have stubby fingers.
I remember when our eyes first met. It was like taking my first breath. How could I ever forget that place and that time? When you're here, I have everything. My sweetest Angeline. Whatever this life may bring, your hand will be in mine.
No, I get you, Val. But the thing is, if it's super loud on my end, it'll probably come out distorted on your end if it's too loud. So that's one thing I have to make sure. So even if you adjusted your own volume, it would still probably sound like ass. In theory. It's a problem with having so many different ways to adjust the volume just to go out to you guys. So look at it this way. There's the YouTube volume. There's my regular computer volume. There's the volume on the slider on the thing. There's the volume on my headphones. And there's the volume on the USB out. Just on my end alone, there's 5 different ways to adjust the volume before you guys even hear it. And apparently I left Facebook open. My buddy Sean is painting his mooter, as he calls it. I'm just going to go ahead. I will say one thing that's cool because I moved the sound equipment away. I no longer get the crappy noise from my phone being too close to the headphones. Yeah. Well, once again, trying to tune things so it sounds decent.
All come from a dime, but everything will be just fine. We took 2 hour drive down the road to Anaheim. It's my birthday, where we started everything. And I'm still a mess with the girl in that sundress, like I promised. It will always be you and me. Well, remember when our eyes first met? Was I taking my first breath? How could I ever forget that place and that time? When you're here, I have everything. My sweetest Angeline, whatever this time may bring, your hand will be in mine.
By the way, I would still like to point out I hate the new YouTube interface. Why is everybody making things round? We watch things on a square screen. Why do they make the buttons round? I don't get it. Yes, very good job. Very good job. Did not know that song at all. By the way, there's the new episode of the podcast right there. The gang is back together. Why is Superman playing golf on the moon? I don't know. That's just kind of what happened while I was making AI images for the thumbnail. Couldn't get the one I wanted, and then I had an idea, and then after about 13 or 14 iterations, I finally got kind of what I wanted. But that has almost nothing to do with the thing. But if you want to hear our review of the Superman movie, the Fantastic Four movie, Happy Gilmore 2, and Death of a Unicorn, along with just normal stuff that's going on with us, go ahead and check out the episode. And also, by the way, go subscribe to Nick. How many subscribers do you remember having before we started reacting to your stuff? I don't want to say that we like had a big influence on it, but you know, I see you're at 285. I feel like you were at like 1 something when we started. So for some reason you guys are watching this in the future and you're not subscribed to this channel or you're new here, go check out Nick Domingo. He's in the chat right there. You can see his name. If you need to figure out how to spell it, go subscribe to Nick. He definitely loves him some Jason Wade, definitely loves him some Ed Sheeran, and then of course he has original albums of his own, which you guys can go get on the Spotify, I believe. All right, there we go. All right, so Nick, don't. I mean, it's on the browser. It's on the browser version. I don't know if mobile would be different. But like all of the interface things are round now instead of square. Like they're big, not ovals, but you know what I'm talking about. They're ovoid. Either way, so Nick, I had to put you first because I couldn't start with Melinda. So she was on tour. That's one reason why she wasn't putting out any new music. But it's like, girl, come on, you got to come back. This is her living room recording booth, which is quite funny. All right, so she's covering She Used to Be Mine, which I'm pretty sure I've heard from Waitress, the musical, and then some of her instrumental friends back here in the background. But I miss her doing her like siren songs, and she no longer, I have not seen any shorts or anything from her where she's like in the dark booth with the candle singing anymore. I miss that. All right, let's go.
Ready? Yeah.
Hold on. I had the opportunity to play Jenna in Waitress earlier this year, so for those who couldn't see it live, here's a taste. That's also why she was gone. She was actually in a musical there. All right, he get it, taste pies. Anyway, okay. Yeah.
It's not simple to say that most days I don't recognize me, that these shoes and this apron, that place and its patrons have taken more than I gave them. It's not easy to know I'm not anything like I used to be, although it's true I was never attention's sweet center. I still remember that girl. She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good,
I have not heard this in a while.
but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken and won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind.
I would hope so.
She is lonely most of the time. She is all this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie.
I do like that she's acting, not just singing.
Gone, but she used to be mine. And it's not what I asked for. Sometimes life just slips in through a back door and carves out a person who makes you believe it's all true. And now I've got you. You're not what I asked for. And if I'm honest, I know I would give it all back for a chance to start over and rewrite an ending or two. For the girl that I knew who is reckless just enough, who gets hurt, but who learns how to toughen up when she's bruised and gets used by a man who can't love. And then she'll get stuck and be scared of the life that's inside her, growing stronger each day until it finally reminds her to fight just a little to bring back the fire in her eyes that's been gone, but it used to be mine. It used to be mine.
You just see straight down her throat.
She is messy, but she's kind.
They didn't update
She
that.
is lonely most of the time.
By the way, where's Laura?
She's all
musical
this
person.
mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine.
Wow.
Those are fine. Cool. They were good.
Yeah, right. Thanks for watching. Yay. Yeah, right. Same. You guys know. You guys know. If you've been around long enough, you know. The redheaded goddess. All right. Yep, she still got it. I just want her to kind of get really back in the swing. I mean, 1.76 million subscribers. And busy off having some kind of stage career. You know, whatever. I guess that really is what she wants to do. I mean, the last actual song or video she put out was 9 months ago. And that was like an actual, like, old school In the Dark video. You know, she had her actual, her songs, like Forgive Me for Not Falling in Love, Everything I Need, Lucky, Look at You Now, which was a crazy video, if I remember that one. Yeah. And then I Miss Her, But I Blame You. Great song, too. So, yep. But she's back. Go check out Melinda if you haven't, or go back and watch any of my Melinda reactions. All right. Boop. Moving on to our country boys. Okay. Got to change up the vibe. Go Happy again. I put by Poncho and Lefty. Let's go for a nice happy song like Poncho and Lefty, right? Google Translate sings. Yeah, that's fantastic too. See, why is it in... By the way, I did not hit the button that put it into this view. It's defaulted to this. It's kind of funny. I don't know. Too many things going on. YouTube's like, oh. See, like, also, usually if I hit that button, the thing starts playing, which means there's a Firefox update that needs to be done. But because I didn't close Firefox all the way before doing this, that's why it doesn't automatically start playing. It's a dumb thing, but it's a thing that always happens. All right. I'm just guessing this is Dad over here. I have no idea. Covering Poncho and Lefty.
Living on the road, my friend, is gonna keep you free and clean. And now you wear your skin like iron, your breath's as hard as kerosene. You aren't your mama's only boy, but her favorite one is seen. She began to cry when you said goodbye. Sank into your dreams. Poncho was a bandit, boys. His horse was fast as polished steel. He wore his gun outside his pants for all the honest world to feel. And Poncho met his match, you know, on the deserts down in Mexico. Nobody heard his dying words.
I will say the vocals are a little drowned out there. He's a little too far away. But what's funny is you can hear where they're standing because of the way the mic is hooked up. Because even here I can see, I forgot their names, but the lead singer dude, he's more to the right. So the right side channel is getting more audio. And then he starts singing and it's all left side audio. It's kind of funny.
That's the way it goes.
And the bass is here in my head.
And all the federal they say they could have had him any day. They only let him slip away. Out of kindness, I suppose. Lefty, he can't sing the blues.
Well,
All
Denise
night
is cooking.
long like he used to. The dusty Poncho bit down south, it ended up in Lefty's mouth. The day they laid poor Poncho low, Lefty split for Ohio, where he got the bread to go. There ain't nobody knows. And all the federal they say they could have had him any day. They only let him slip away. Out of kindness, I suppose. Cleveland's cold. So the story ends, we're told. Pancho needs your prayers, it's true, but save a few for Lefty too. He only did what he had to do. Now he's growing old, and all the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him go so long. Out of kindness, I suppose. And off the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him go so long. Out of kindness, I suppose.
Hey, Nick, you want to try to cover this one? That'd be fun. It's all good. It's all good, Sally. We'll miss you, but it's all good. That was really good. I guess we haven't heard him do Willie Nelson before. They kind of nailed it. That was pretty good. Yes, Denise was cooking in her air fryer. I'm sorry, cooking in her air fryer, as she said. Yes. What are you building? That's funny. What are you building? Yeah, we be building shit. All right, hold on. I wanted to try a thing. Let's see if I can do this without melting everything down. We'll see. Boop. Because I don't even think it's noticeable. Nope. Little bit. Little bit. The other lights are still too bright, but I'll leave it on for a little bit. It's fine. Okay. Yeah, that was really good. I'm thoroughly impressed by these boys. Very, very good. Very, very good. Got it. Check out our brand new EP. I will. Thank you. Appreciate it. That was, what, 9 months ago? How long? Damn. No. Well, yeah, almost. Almost a year ago. That was great. Also, I don't know if you guys heard it. You actually hear the bird in the background. That was great. All right. We're just shifting gears in every direction here. We're going from Pancho and Lefty to House of the Rising Sun, starring Levance Colley. Very nice. I think we've seen him before. They're doing a 60s and 70s soul version of House of the Rising Sun. Not every postmodern jukebox thing has been great lately, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. I just gotta wonder if my favorite tromboner is gonna be in here or not. Probably not. Oh, weird.
There is a house in New Orleans.
Okay, I'm digging the voice.
They call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. And God,
The minor key.
I know I'm one.
Where's it gonna go?
And God, I know.
By the way, sharp suit.
I'm one.
There it is. Yee. Sorry, the tromboner popped up. I was like, they've got the things over there. I bet he's behind there. Sorry, I love that guy because you got to keep an eye on the guy with the trombone because he always does something goofy in the middle of it. He's doing a different performance to everyone else. I'm gonna back up because that was worth it. That surprise is worth it. funk.
Mother, tell your children not to do what I have done. Spend your life in sin and misery in the house of the rising sun. Well, I've got one foot on the platform and the other foot on the train. And I'm going back to New Orleans to where that war and there is a house in New Orleans.
I did nothing, Denise. I'm just listening to this awesome funk rock version. I love this.
It's been the ruin of many a poor boy.
Ooh, I like that.
And God, I know
He's gonna go high, isn't he?
I'm
Very nice. I think I have a new number 3 version of the song. Ha! You did it. You did it, Trisha. Yeah, I think that's gonna be number 3 for me. So now it's like ERIK, 5 Finger Death Punch. This. Do we have to do a new verses now? Actual proper new verses? Yeah, that was great. That was great. Dude, once the guitar got in there and I was like, that was great. That's my favorite guy. My favorite guy of the entire group. Like, I love the drummer, don't get me wrong. I love that massive man on the drummer, but on the drums, but my tromboner friend. Yep. Y'all quit fighting. Don't make me turn this stream around. Denise, no ice cream for you. Yeah, literally, I didn't really curate this well. So we're going from that to a lullaby. Good job, me. Good job, me. All right, Hound and Fox doing more lullabies. How many views does this have so far? 668 comments are turned off. Oh, because it's probably kid-directed. All right, 668 views. It's going to get smashed because it's like a Cinderella lullaby. Lullaby? Sure you are. Okay.
So this is love. So this is love.
I mean, we're ending on like Tommy and ERIK.
This is what makes life divine. I'm a glow.
Wait, I missed. What are you making in the air fryer?
And now I know.
And now I know
The key to all heaven is mine. My heart has wings, and I can fly. I'll touch every star
okay,
in the sky.
That's what a fish sticks.
So this is the miracle that I dreaming of. So this is love.
I mean, I wouldn't call this a lullaby. I mean, like, musically, totally a lullaby, but it's just a love song, right? I gotta remember that everything bounces when I just let off the table. I feel like I need to add like an extra support. Like, it's not gonna fall apart, but I think I should add like just an extra little support on the sides because there's so much weight on it. Yeah, you can get fried ice cream in a lot of places. It's not that big of a deal, honestly. At the one we go to, it's a hot dog place. They have fried ice cream. They have deep fried toffee pudding a la mode. Yup. It's ridiculous. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah, see, every time I let off the desk, it goes more. They have deep fried everything else too.
So this is love. So this is what makes life divine.
They've been dancing for a while if you're watching the clock.
I'm a glow. And now I know the key to all heaven is mine. My heart has wings, and I can fly.
Huh.
I'll touch every star in the sky.
Yes, it's a song from Cinderella.
So this is the miracle that I've been dreaming of. So this is love. So this is love.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to look into getting foot pedals for camera switching, so I don't have to reach over. I can just do it with my foot. Yep. That was cute. I didn't fall asleep. And in theory, you didn't either. I sunk down in my chair though. I did notice that. I was like, oh yeah. If I can see the light behind me, that means I sunk down in my chair. It's not behind me, it's in front of me. Ugh, there we go. Okie dokie. Oh, I need to close that, 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 close. Open. That's what I wanted. Okay. Let's see here. No. For all the good that did, I just altered the blue just a hair. That's not what I was after. Let's see here. Green? No, that's a bad idea. Red? I mean, red's cool, but just too much. Go blue. There we go. Okay. All right, either way. Just remind me to turn that off in like 10 minutes so it doesn't get too hot. All right. Okay, so this is going to be the new guy, Ben Fuller. This is over on the Truthful Sessions channel. I don't know if that's his. It's obviously not his. He's just coming back. All right, so this is his original song, He Found Me in Savannah, Georgia. Okay, let's go see this. Funicorn's way over there. It's like it's out of reach. It's like, once again, whole table had to be redone. Like, I gotta edit the vlogs together so you guys can see what all I had to do. But like, I had to add 10 new holes to this table to run wires. There was tools everywhere. There was God knows what all on top of here. Things that were important got put back on the table. Funicorn ended up back over there, way out of reach. So there we go. Okie dokie. So he found me. Original song. Let's go. See, they moved that thing over, and now I keep hitting that instead of HD.
I found empty in a bottle, trying to fill the hole. I dug myself 5 feet deep, had one more foot to go. I looked for peace inside a powder till it put me on the floor. I got so close to overdosing, I knocked on heaven's door.
Man.
I knew I was searching for something, but I didn't know what. I spent so much time just trying to figure out exactly what it was. But I didn't find my way back home all alone. I didn't change my mind overnight on my own. It wasn't my plan or my hands that would finally set me free. I didn't find God. No, I didn't find God. He found me.
Nice.
Don't know how I didn't see him coming, like headlights in the dark, with the force of 1,000 horses headed straight towards my heart. Never thought that I'd believe till he was right in front of me. He was right there all along, and now I see I didn't find my way back home all alone. I didn't change my mind overnight on my own. It wasn't my plan or my hands that would finally set me free. I didn't find God. No, I didn't find God. He found me. Oh, he found me. Yeah, he found me. In the lonely, in the hopeless, in the broken, he found me. At my lowest, not a notice, and I know that he found me. In the lonely, in the hopeless, in the broken, he found me. At my lowest, not a notice, and I know I didn't find my way back home all alone. I didn't change my mind overnight on my own. It wasn't my plan or my hands that would finally set me free. I didn't find God. No, I didn't find God. Well, he found me.
I can't think of who he sounds like. That voice.
Oh, he found me.
There's somebody else we listen to who sounds very similar.
Yeah, he found me.
You know what I need to do?
In the
I need to-
lonely,
There we
in
go.
the hopeless, in the broken, he found me. At my lowest, not a notice, and I know that he found me.
And then weirdly enough, sirens in the background. You guys probably can't hear it, but there's definitely sirens. For thus as the Lord God, behold... dang it. I didn't get a chance to read it. Video and sound by David Graham. Very nice. That was cool. That was cool. Total Accident found that. That was great. Oh, he's got another one. Black Sheep. Same recording. Interesting. If I Got Jesus, visualizer. Okay. So, he does Christian music. Not a bad thing, just pointing it out. All right. So if anybody's interested, go check him out. Go do a YouTubes for Ben Fuller. All right. A little bit like Oliver Anthony. A little bit. All right. Speaking of Oliver Anthony, let's check out Matt Mitchell. Walmart 10 Commandments. This is... Oh yeah, we never listened to Oliver Anthony's song since his wife left him after he made all the money. Huh. Okay.
Whether you've been more times than you could possibly count, or you've somehow never been, which I don't know how that's possible, here are the 10 commandments of Walmart. Commandment number 1, thou shalt follow the arrows. Yes, the arrow. It's a very simple symbol. It's been around since ancient times.
I don't know about that, man.
Somehow, when we paint it on the ground in the Walmart parking lot, y'all ain't got a clue what it means anymore. It's to y'all, it's like this emoji. I don't have a clue what this means. Okay? Magellan had to learn what an arrow meant, and he still made it all the way around the world. All I'm asking for y'all to do is to go from the Garden Center to Murphy's Express the right way. There's also this thing with the entrance exit of the building and going in the wrong door, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, if I don't see anybody coming, I'll just take whatever door is closest to me.
Both doors are entrances.
I ain't hurting nobody. Also, while we're in the parking lot. Commandment number 2, thou shalt return your buggy. For those that aren't aware, a buggy is what we call a shopping cart in states that leave hot sauce on the table. Now, I don't want to dive too deep into this because I know that 99% of us know how to live in a society, and there is absolutely nothing that I can say to the 1% of the population that will not make them be a goober. But I will say that I have been in some parking lots,
trying
not
not to
Walmart,
spit.
where the buggy corral is nowhere to be seen, so I just kind of shove it in there with like 2 or 3 others that are off to the side somewhere. So that
counts.
That at worst makes me an accomplice and not a goober.
Well,
Command-
here's the thing. Here's the thing about that. If you're nowhere near a corral, as it were, but you see other buggies collected in a spot, you can put it there. But the other thing is, if there's a grassy median, not always in a Walmart situation, it's okay to at least hop the front wheels up in there so it doesn't roll away and smack into somebody's poor car. It's weird if people call it a trolley. I'll call it a buggy. I'll call it a cart. There we go.
Commandment number 3, thou shalt honor thy return policy. Now, just go ask somebody that used to work returns in Walmart, what is the craziest thing that they have ever seen returned? And brace yourself. You are not prepared because your observed level of crazy is nowhere near their level. It's always something like a bunch of empty banana peels or a single slice of birthday cake to get a refund for the entire cake because it didn't taste good. Now, I'm not encouraging you to go do that because most of us wouldn't, and personally, I don't even have the restraint to bring a single piece of cake back to the grocery store.
I don't believe you can return food
Most people
items.
just need a friendly reminder that Walmart has a very generous return policy, and they will almost always take whatever that thing is back.
These diapers already got shit in them.
But if they won't, I used to have a cousin that worked in returns, and he said somebody brought back a computer way past the deadline because they told him that it was full of dark magic. And they said, what? They said, yeah, as soon as I turned it on, there was a setup wizard. And they took it back.
That's not real.
I'm just saying, there are
That's not
possible
real.
ways, for religious exemptions. Commandment number 4, thou shalt
Setup
not
wizard.
use the self-checkout.
What?
If your buggy is full to the brim and there
okay.
are normal registers open,
Context.
what are y'all doing?
Yeah,
now, of course, I'm
seriously.
talking about the little self-checkouts that have like 6 square inches of space for you to put your stuff
Correct,
before you
correct.
scan it, not the big ones that
Not
have
the
their
ones
own
that have the
conveyor
actual.
belt.
Yeah, correct.
We just got those.
When they
so
added the
apparently we
conveyor
couldn't be
belt,
trusted
what
with
the
it
hell?
before. All I'm saying is that you ain't got no business trying to scan a week's worth of groceries on that little thing when there are other options available. Okay, I'm also
Correct.
pretty sure that you're the kind of person that is going to find out when
I-
you're
I
done
hope he
scanning
has
the last
something in here
item that
in
this
the,
machine does not take cash.
Oil and
You have
tire.
to do it all
exchange.
again over there. Yeah, I've got some PTSD from Walmart. Commandment number 5, thou shalt get the heck out of there by 11 o'clock.
By the
If
way,
you
why
weren't
is
aware,
Walmart not
pretty much
24 hours
all
anymore?
Walmarts quit being open 24 hours a day.
He's talking about it. COVID is gone for the most part as a global pandemic. Someone in this house currently has COVID, and it's not the one on camera right now. But Walmarts need to be 24 hours again. Need to be 24 hours again.
Back in the year that shall not be named. Now, pretty much all of them close at 11 o'clock, and if you like shopping in peace, then you better get the heck out of there before 10 o'clock. That
Yeah.
last hour of every day in Walmart feels like the dawn of the apocalypse because they are
Like,
coming
I
over
used
that
to go shopping at
loudspeaker letting
Walmart,
you know
no
how many
joke, at
minutes
like
you have to
10:30
get out
at
of that
night
building before they
after work.
obliterate you. Trust me, Walmart, I'm trying to get out of here as fast as I can. If I wanted to stay overnight in this place, I would. And you wouldn't even know it. I've seen Where the Heart Is.
That's a great movie.
I'm gonna have a baby in that Walmart.
Yeah.
Commandment
great
number
movie.
6. Thou
Not
shalt
on
take
aisle
your
5,
family
though.
reunion out of the aisle. Hey, you know, we used to have these things called general stores that had lots of space to stand around and chit-chat, and some even had a table. But now we got a Walmart,
Yeah.
and they replaced that space with a Subway. But hey, some of those have a table. All I'm saying is every aisle only has just enough space for 2 buggies.
Maybe.
Okay, you think Walmart's got to
Maybe.
spare an inch? Commandment number 7, thou shalt not forget about the second bathroom. Again, this is kind of more of a...
Not all Walmarts have a second bathroom. In my job, I get around. I also used to work at Walmart. Not all of them have that extra bathroom in the back anymore. You know, so a lot of times you get stuck with the one in the front. Personally, I like to try to find the family bathroom that's available, if possible. Because, well, I want room. I want peace and quiet. And in this one Walmart that I used to frequent fairly often, somebody, because it's around about the same time of day, somebody was smoking a lot of weed, either in the break room nearby or in the other bathroom, and it was drifting in. 'Tis bad.
reminder, but don't forget, especially if you've got kids, that Walmart has a second set of bathrooms in the very back of the store. So also be aware that it's kind of a coin flip on what kind of quality you're going to get, because I have been in some bathrooms that are spotless, and I've
Yeah.
been in some others that have a meth lab.
Correct.
So
Correct.
it's pretty much the same odds as the bathrooms in the front of the store. Just know they're back there for
Like I said, it's
emergencies.
weird, but I've
You know
seen
the
them where
ones
they
I'm talking
don't have
about.
the
We've all been
second
there.
bathroom.
Definitely the lowest point of our lives. Commandment number 8, thou shalt not tap to pay. Of
Correct.
course, the absolute easiest way to pay for things is not a thing at Walmart, because they want you to download their little app. And I don't know what happens after that, because I ain't downloading it. Okay?
Nope.
So that means that I got to do this little dance with my card and the chip reader called, is my card actually declined, or are you just being a little Commandment number 9, thou
By the way, at HEB twice this week, on the same register, it didn't want to take my card. Brand new card. It's the only one that has never, it doesn't want to work. Does not like chips. I actually have to slide it. I guess the tap technically worked, but no. I'm not here for that. No. It will go in the chip, or it will not go.
shalt watch out for the pickers. Of course, by pickers, I'm referring to the employees whose job it is to move those giant blue containers around
Also,
the store,
that
picking
needs
out
to go away.
groceries and staring at this computer screen, and not at
sorry,
you as you
that
round the
shit
corner
needs to
about
end.
to get demolished by their semi-truck.
People need to go
of
get their own
buggies.
damn groceries.
It's unfortunate, okay? But let's not take out our frustrations on the workers, okay? It's not their fault. They're just there trying to earn a living. This is on Walmart. And you better believe when they get the opportunity to replace those employees with robots, they are absolutely going to do that.
Yep.
And if one of those things run you over, then you are fully within your right to absolutely cold cock one of those
I
things.
mean, they
I
got rid of the
just-
guy who ran the
uppercut.
floor polisher. Now the floor
How you
polisher
run?
runs
Right
itself.
there in the aisle. Which brings me
Same
appropriately
machine, but
to
somehow
our
it
final
runs itself.
commandment, number 10.
We're in the parking lot
Remember 90s Walmart
Yes.
and keep it holy. Today, Walmart feels
That's fair.
just plain. I wouldn't say sterile, but plain.
Does anybody
like a
remember when
hospital
Walmart was
cafeteria.
brown, not
Walmart's
blue?
used to be on a different level. You could go in there and play a whole video game while your mom shopped, or go
Correct.
eat in the big old McDonald's in the back of the store,
Yep.
or just stare at a lobster tank.
Yep.
I was even in a Walmart fashion show one time because my grandma worked there and she signed me up. Can you imagine your Walmart having a fashion show now? Does anybody need to see the season's latest Cookie Monster pajama prints? It's not even the same Walmart anymore. When you walk in, you're not greeted by anybody. You got to get your buggy and weave in and out of these blue bin semi-trucks to get your groceries, and then to top
Thank
it all
you.
off, you got to check yourself out. They make going to Walmart feel like a job that you ain't even getting paid for.
Damn skippy.
Walmart used to try to be part of the community, and now it just sits there like an empty corporate shell of Sam Walton's dream. At
Yeah,
least
that's really
bring
true.
back Black Friday, the old school kind where you could fight your neighbor over
Yeah,
some
you-
Pioneer Woman pans.
Correct.
Golly, those were the days.
Yeah.
That's the Walmart way.
He's not wrong. I kind of, yeah. Yeah, Walmart photo studio, everything. Yeah. 100%. Yep. That's what accounts for service. So here's what's really funny. We've actually swapped jobs with the employees. We now check ourselves out and they shop for people. I want you to think about that. They've literally somehow convinced normal people to not only go shopping for their own groceries, but check themselves out. And there's almost never another option, occasionally. But now they've convinced you who work at Walmart that now you have to go shopping for people. And then sometimes, more than likely, have to put it in their car for them. In theory, for a tip. I don't know. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I will use self-checkout for like, because normally if I'm going to Walmart, I'm not buying a lot of stuff. I'm going to Walmart for something very specific that I know what I'm after. I get that thing. Maybe a Sprite and some, I don't know, Reese's on the way out. That's it. I'm getting like 4 items at max. Maybe. So I'll go through the self-checkout. If I got to go grocery shopping for like my mom, I'm going through the main checkout because I ain't going through all that. And that's not even that much groceries. It's not like us, where we got to buy a week's worth of stuff that's like $785,000. Got to finance. Got to refinance the house just to buy groceries in a week. It's ridiculous. Like, no joke. I spent $113 on 12 items the other day. Nothing even that crazy. All right. Either way, moving on. Yeah. All right. Let's go check out Sam Ryder. New song, The Feeling Never Went Away. Lyric video, I think. Yeah, lyric.
The feeling never went away. It only shifted shape. A shadow dancing on my ceiling. I'm lighting candles in your name. Forever burning sage. The feeling never went away. Don't write, don't call. If anybody asks, tell them I'm having a ball alone. Just me, myself and I, the only company I need. Swear that I don't think of you at all. But I still do double takes. I see your face in picture frames. I lost the feeling, never went away. It only shifted shape. A shadow dancing on my ceiling. I'm lighting candles in your name. Forever burning sage. A ritual that's lost on me. Tried to cast it out. Tried to push it down. But my wounded heart ain't healing. One day you'll read it on my grave. The feeling never went away. I hope you're fine.
By the way, he's just walking through this, what looks like probably is near a quarry area. And I got to wonder if he's got the song like playing in his pocket so he knows exactly how long to walk for. Because otherwise he'd be like, am I done? And, have to turn back around.
When you found somebody new who let you waste the time, no joke. And I say it with a smile, cause in the back of my mind I know the feeling never went away. It only shifted shape, a shadow dancing on my ceiling. I'm lighting candles in your name, forever burning sage. A ritual that's lost on me. Tried to cast it out, tried to push it down. But my wounded heart ain't healing. One day to read it on my grave. The feeling never went away. The feeling never went away. It only shifted shape. A shadow dancing on my ceiling. I'm lighting candles in your name. Forever burning sage. A ritual that's lost on me. Tried to cast it out. Tried to push it down. But my wounded heart ain't healing. One day to read it on my grave. The feeling never went away.
You pay cash for everything? Wow. I like that song. That was fun. Also enjoyed the music video because it looked like an old movie. I like that. I like that filter. That was fun. That was a bop, as the children say. Do children even say that anymore? Or is it like the people who used to be children a little while ago and now they're slightly older children, but not quite really adults yet? Do they still say bop? That was a bop. That was fun. Get the head bobbing. That was fun. We haven't checked in with Sam in a while. I was like, that looks like fun. Let's go check it out. All right. Moving on. Moving into more of a rock thing. Actually, you know what? I'm going to move Violet over. Okay, so we're going to do Violet first because she's covering the police, and I figure everything after this is going to be significantly harder. So, yeah. It sounded like something you can't place. Okay. Alrighty, so 10 thumbs down. Wow, that's impressive. All right. So she's covering every little thing she does is magic in this church organ piano setting. No idea what this is going to sound like. We haven't listened to Violet in a little bit, so let's see if we'll see what happens here. I do have a favorite cover of this song, by the way, and it is is it Non-Point? No. Was it Non-Point? For two bands, no, it was Raw. It was Raw. That's right. Two bands I was listening to at the same time. I was like, wait, one had a really good Phil. Oh hell! I'm drawing a blank. All right, either way, let's go. Oh, thought my ears quit for a second there.
Tried before to tie all the feelings I had for her in my heart.
This might be weird.
Every time that I come near her, I just lose my nerve as I've done from the start. Every little thing she does is magic. Everything she do just turns me on. Even though my life before was tragic, now I know my love for her goes on.
It looks like she's trying to play a harp.
Do I have to tell the story of 1,000 rainy days since we first met?
It looks like
It's
she's
a big enough umbrella, but it's always me that ends up getting wet. Every little thing she does is magic. Everything she do just turns me on. And even though my life before was tragic, now I know my love for her goes on.
I would argue it's not the singing, it's the piano.
Resolve to call her up 1,000 times a day and ask
I feel like we need
her
something a
if
little
she'll
bit
marry
brighter
me
for this song.
in some old-fashioned way. But my silent fears have gripped me long before I reach the phone, long before my tongue has stripped me. Must I always be alone? She does is magic. Everything she do just turns me on. And even though my life before was tragic, and now I know my love for her goes on. And every little thing she does is magic. Everything she do just turns me on. And even though my life before was tragic, and now I know my love for her goes on.
I feel like there should be a tambourine or something, you know, something just make it slightly more lively. I get it's meant to be a low-key thing, but I want a little bit more energy out of it.
Oh, yeah, every little thing.
Okay.
Every little thing she does. Every little thing she does. Every little thing she does.
Ha. there's a difference between having a message and beating you over the head with a message. But it depends on how you define woke.
Every little thing, every little thing, every little thing.
I can see that.
Magic, magic, magic.
Also, I don't think I ever realized she looks like Millie Bobby Brown a little bit. Yeah, I just figured that out. I don't think you needed to qualify that it was from the singing. You could have just said you're exhausted. Yeah, but those weren't.
We kinda did it.
Those shows were absolutely not woke. Those were anti-woke. Are you kidding me? What? I watched quite a lot of that. I don't know where those would be considered woke. I mean, like, how is Avatar woke? Like, where? Shit, that whole show was all about balance. Johnny Bravo, not so sure about that. Sanford and Son? How? I watched Sanford and Son. You're going to have to really justify that one. Send me the link to that. I want to know what the hell they're talking about. All right. Look, I know what she was doing with her arms was weird, but I enjoyed the singing. I less enjoyed the piano, but I like her voice. There's a weird... Look, we're not here to watch the exact right, perfect, absolute cover of everything, because then we'd never discover anything new. And definitely have not seen... Never seen anybody try to cover that song that way. All right. Okie dokie. So we got State of Mind doing Scars on My Heart. Official music video with David Garcia. I'm not defending, I'm excusing.
Staring into the mirror's edge, broken glass like a spider web, and I can't help but wonder if that's how you see me. I must admit I'm a broken man. You're the one that knows who I am. Always brave when you should be afraid of the real me. Will I ever stop the bleeding? The scars on my heart keep tearing us apart. In the heat of battle, where the wounds may heal, but the scars on my heart keep tearing us apart. In the heat of battle, where the wounds may heal, but the scars remain. Some will say not to have regrets, but that's the last thing that I've got left. Keep it fed deep down in the dark in my memory. You always break my defenses down, save me more times than I can count. And I love that you're stubborn the way that you love me. Will I ever stop the bleeding? The scars on my heart keep tearing us apart. In the heat of battle, where the wounds may heal, but the scars on my heart keep tearing us apart. In the
Hey, baby. I was rocking out, sorry. My sickie. My sick baby. To drink? Make sure you do it.
No, I'm gonna go lay down.
Just do it.
No,
It'll add 10 minutes to your night.
no.
Do it. You'll sleep better.
I will sleep just fine.
Will you?
Yes.
Sickie.
I mean, all of that is starting to feel off.
Everyone's saying high and feel better. It's your fault.
How is it my fault?
You caught it again.
I probably got it from a fucking patient.
Probably. And you're going to give it to me. Denise says she's about to boycott until you agree to do a live again.
Don't do that.
Hey, there's a light you're hitting with it.
Sorry.
Dork.
Okay, well, I just came in to tell you that I'm gonna go lay down.
Okay.
Do you even care?
I care.
A little?
I would care more if you would make the drink for yourself so you sleep good.
I'm not going to drink that.
Why? It tastes like chocolate cocoa.
I'm fine. I'm just gonna drink some water.
It tastes like brownie batter and it helps you sleep. It has vitamins and nutrients in it.
Bye.
Watch what you're hitting with your boobie. Why is she so difficult? Either way, I was trying to find another song called Scars on My Heart. Apparently there's several, but I can't find one that I know off the top of my head.
Keep tearing us apart in the heat of battle. When the wounds may heal, but the scars remain. I hope that it's not too late to erase what I can't change. I've been in the dark trying to find a spark. Is there nothing I can say? Didn't know if we'd survive, but then I found it in your eyes. This ain't the end for you and I. Scars on my heart keep tearing us apart.
Didn't they have a different singer for a little while ago?
Well, the wounds may heal, but the scars on my heart keep tearing us apart in the heat of battle. Well, the wounds may heal, but the scars on my heart keep tearing us apart in the heat of battle. Well, the wounds may heal, but the scars remain. I hope that it's not too late to erase what I can't change. When the wounds may heal, but the scars remain. Didn't know if we'd survive, but then I found it in your eyes. When the wounds may heal, but the scars remain.
White Knuckle Films. Nice. Didn't they have a different guy singing for like several songs? Where did he go? Yeah, that guy. Willie Blaze. Oh, okay, we missed one with the Emptiness Machine, so that's where he came in, I think. David Garcia. Yeah, they had Willie Blaze for a little while. Then that was the original singer, so he's gone. Weird. Okay. I think he had, I forgot why he left. I don't remember if it was substance abuse or something. There we go. Right. Right. Okay. Boop. I gotta boop that. Boop that thing. Seriously though, there's another song I swear the title is Scars on My Heart. Can't find it. At least not by a group or artist that I recognize. There's a buttload of them, but not what I know. All right, it's Tommy time. It is Tommy time. Tommy doing Ozzy Osbourne, Mama, I'm Coming Home, with Kristen Sturkey. I haven't heard this in a long time.
Times have changed, times are strange. Here I come, but I ain't the.
Why does that intro sound like, what is it, Life in a Northern Town? Have I never put those together? Am I wrong?
Times have changed, times are strange. Here I come, but I ain't the same. Mama, I'm coming home.
Time's gone by, it seems to be you could have been a better friend to me. Mama, I'm coming home.
I didn't watch the final concert, I don't know.
Took me in and you drove me out, yeah. You had me hypnotized, yeah.
Lost and found and turned around by the fire in your eyes.
Made me cry, you told me lies, but I can't stand to say goodbye. Mama, I'm coming home.
Who's correct?
Could be right, I could be wrong. It hurts so bad, it's been so long.
Mama, I'm coming home.
Selfish love, yeah, we're both alone. The ride before the fall, yeah. I'm gonna take this heart and soul. I just gotta have it all. I've seen your face 100 times.
Every day we've been apart, and I don't care about the sunshine, yeah. 'Cause mama, I'm coming home. I'm coming
I mean, he might have known he was literally on his last legs. Or was it 3 weeks? Not quite. No, I think she was.
took me in and you drove me out, yeah. You had me hypnotized, yeah. Lost and found and turned around by the fire in your eyes.
I've seen your face 1,000 times. Every day we've been apart.
And I don't care about the sunshine, yeah.
'Cause mama, I'm
Coming home. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. I'm coming home.
Wow. How many different guitars did he go through there? Was that 3? 4? Yep. Yep. Indeed. Because we never did a proper Ozzy tribute, so that was good. That was good. I like that. That was good. That was good. I think she was fine in there, actually. I think her voice worked perfect with that situation. Yeah, I mean, you get these female metal singers, they all kind of do that and mostly look that way. It's kind of a thing. Well, you hate female singers anyways, Denise. Okay. Moving on. It is getting warm in here, by the way. Like, Like all these, and this light is almost dead. It's almost dead. It's going, but it's almost dead. Like I got lights on, computers going, everything. It is getting warm in here. Oof. I can't have the door open because then you guys would see all the crap in the background. Yes, it is. You don't like female singers, and you know it. You've admitted to it repeatedly. It is fair. Exactly. Exactly. All right. So we got ERIK gonna close this out tonight with Angels from Robbie Williams. I have a feeling I know this one. Recorded on the Reaper Bond. I don't know what that is. Okay. 33 people gave it a thumbs down. You people suck. All right. 106,000 views and only 6,000 likes. We got to get them numbers up, guys. Literally. Y'all, if you're watching a video and you like it, you need to hit that thumbs up button. Should be at bare minimum 10%, and we're not even there. Okay. Let's go.
I sit and wait. Does an angel contemplate my fate? And do they know the places where we go when we're gray and old? 'Cause I've been told that salvation lets their wings unfold. So when I'm lying in my bed, thoughts running through my head,
Yeah, I think I know this one.
and I feel the love instead, I'm loving angels instead.
There we go.
She offers me protection, a lot of love and affection, whether I'm right or wrong, and down the waterfall, wherever it may take me. I
Exactly.
know the life won't
I didn't say
break
all.
me when I come to call. She won't forsake me. I'm loving angels instead.
I'm gonna guess this is the Reaper
When
Bond.
I'm feeling weak and my pain walks down a one-way street, I look above and I know I'll always be blessed with love. And as the feeling grows, she breathes flesh to my bones. And when love is dead, I'm loving angels instead. And through it all, she offers me protection, a lot of love and affection, whether I'm right or wrong, and down the waterfall, wherever it may take me. I know the life won't break me when I come instead.
Maybe. An alto, you say? If only we'd listened to one of those tonight. That was good. I hadn't heard that song in a while. Oh, I have an itch. All right. Well, I have a different itch. I was already scratching my beard. Good little beard scratchy. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one to end up with. All right, guys. So that's going to be it for this Friday night. We're trying to get back on schedule, for the love of God. Once I get all my sound things figured out, you know, at 100%, where I can find a nice level where I'm not getting destroyed and you guys can hear fine, that'll be good. I'm working on getting all the Patreon podcasts up for you guys. I swear to God, I edited a couple of them, and then I went to go look, and I'm like, where did they go? So I got to go search through some folders and figure out where the heck they went. Because, like, I know I did it. I'm not crazy, but I think it got saved to the wrong folder. That's annoying, because I was putting a whole lot of stuff in a big project folder. So I'm probably going to look there and then figure that out. And then, weirdly enough, I don't know if you guys ever experienced this. If you ever have to save images off the internets, like, you know, say you Google an image and you need to save that, for no reason that I can discern, if I right click and I say save picture, it saves it into my downloads folder. If I open the picture and then do this, that, and the other, for some reason it's still saving and or downloading the picture. It goes into a different folder entirely. I don't know why it does that. Computers don't make sense anymore. I don't get it. All right, so either way, guys, y'all have a good rest of your weekend. I have a sick wife to attend to. By that I mean ignore entirely while sleeping. I hope I sleep through it. She woke me up this morning snoring. It's kind of a thing, but it's okay. Chad has you cracking up. Yeah, it's fine. All right. So either way, guys, make sure you do that like and subscribe thing if you are new here. Once again, shout out to the podcast. Now You Made It Awkward podcast. We went over a whole bunch of new movies this week, along with talking through some other stuff that was going on. And then we have a new episode coming out on Monday on the Patreon, full uncut video version over there. If you want to help support that channel, you can do that. If you want to see vlogs and other stuff, and my cooking exploits from the last week, where I didn't technically invent something new, but I tweaked an existing thing that I'd never made before into something that I haven't seen really anybody make. But I'm sure somewhere on the internet, the dumb thing I made was there. So if you want to check that out, come over to the Patreon. Once again, I want to do a Patreon night where we just do versus battles of songs with the same names. And I want to do, like, just head-to-head. Like, just two songs with the same name. Pick which one's better. We move on to do the next song with the same name. So if you guys want to come check that out, by all means, please do. Definitely need more Patreon support because, frankly, I want to try to rent studio space to do things. Kind of tired of having to do everything here in our secondary room, and we may or may not be moving soon. I don't know yet. We haven't discussed that, but we just got the renewal notice because our lease is up in like 2 months. So, 3 months. So, yeah. Need more patrons so I can afford to actually try to hopefully rent some studio space for that. So, either way. I'll see you guys on Wednesday, actually, for our regularly scheduled Patreonery. So, I'll see you guys later. Remember, as always, it doesn't have to make sense. It just has to be loud. Or possibly too loud, depending on how my volume is set. Electricity is weird. Doesn't even make sense. You can totally have totally normal electricity, and it just does whatever the hell it wants. It's just whatever, fine.